Pull up a chair, no filter, no mask. Real talk only, yeah, we say it like that. Mitchell and Grace, yeah, you know the vibe. Best friends talking truth, nothing to hide. Welcome to the unfiltered room where we laugh, we hear, we make some room. Talking love.
Welcome back, guys, to our new episode. And like I used to say, we are so happy to have you here. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. We really, really appreciate it. And for those of you that have not subscribed yet, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Please subscribe and make sure to turn on your notification button so you can get notified whenever our new episode drops. So today, we have a very interesting topic for you, and this is our fifth episode.
Yeah, episode 5.
Yeah, and we are so glad to have you guys on board. So, what is today's topic, if I may ask?
Yes, guys, welcome back to the Unfiltered Room Real Talk by Grace and Michelle. And our fifth episode today, we are going to be talking about something we feel like we need to talk about, especially now as we are growing. And our topic is going to be what we'll tell our 18-year-old selves. So, what is it that we will tell ourselves, let's say 5, 6, 7 years ago? When maybe even 10 years ago when we were 18,
Yeah.
So we are taking back, we're going back on time
Mhm.
and advising ourselves and also looking at where we've come from and where we are going to
Mhm.
and how much growth we've endured as a person on an individual level.
Yeah.
Because 18 years old, I didn't know you yet.
Mhm.
So yeah, we are diving into that today. So what, if you're seated on that side, what would you tell yourself 18 when you were 18 years old? Yeah. What advice would you give yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll start by asking you a very interesting question.
Mhm.
Grace, if
No,
you
no,
have
no,
like
don't be so serious.
no, I have to because this is a
Oh my
question
God.
which is going to take you back.
Yeah.
So I want you to think of this question quite well.
Okay.
And this is my question for you.
Okay.
If you had 5 minutes with your 18-year-old self, what would you say?
Hmm.
Or even let's say 2 minutes. If you had just time to talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell her?
Okay. If I had that time, I would tell my 18-year-old self that take life easy. If you fall, you can rise again. Uh, the only competition you have is yourself. Don't compare yourself to your friends. Don't compare your success to their success.
Okay.
Don't compare your journey to their journey, because I remember when I was 18 years old, almost all my classmates in secondary school were in university.
Okay.
And those that were not in the university were in college of education. Some of them were in polytechnics and all. And I was just there working. I was just going to work. I was trying to apply to schools, but it wasn't like bringing any forth.
So you had
fruit.
gotten a job at 18
Yeah,
years old,
I started working when I was 18.
but you did not study yet.
No.
Okay.
So then I wasn't happy because I felt like I was a failure because my friends were going to school and I was just there working for money. Yes, I enjoyed getting paid, but for the fact that my friends and classmates were in school and I was not in school, it was so sad for me, because then I had a best friend, my childhood best friend.
Yeah.
Then we were trying to also like get into same school, and I found out that she has gotten an admission even before me.
She got it, but you had not gotten
Yeah,
yet.
and
Your
we
best
both
friend.
we both planned to like go to the same school. So looking back now, I would say that I shouldn't have looked at other people's journey and compare my own journey to them.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can say I'm not where I used to be. I've move forward in life and all. So yeah.
So yeah, she said something interesting. She said she will tell herself first to chill, take it easy. That's the
Yeah.
word you use. Take it easy,
Yeah.
and also don't compare yourself.
Mm.
Comparison is the biggest killer of, let's say, success.
Yeah.
You won't succeed if you're comparing yourself with other people.
True.
Be it you're 18 years old, you're 20 years old, you're 25 years old, whichever stage you are in life. Because one thing I know for sure, whatever is destined for you is yours,
Mm.
no matter how long it's gonna take. So yeah, you said two good things that I like about you've realized that you should have taken it easy,
Mm.
and this applies to any stage in life. Even now, take it easy.
Yeah.
Maybe when you're 35, you'll also say, I wish I told myself
Take it
something. So
easy.
take it easy
Mm.
and don't compare yourself to others,
Yeah.
be it your best friend, be it they're achieving things that you're also wishing to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And for me, I think I've asked you and I've asked myself,
Yeah. Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
wow. But yeah, for me, I think I will tell myself
Mm.
to to believe more in myself.
Mm.
I believed in myself,
Yeah.
but I feel like I would be in a better place if I put more effort in believing in myself, my instincts, my goals. Because one thing about me as an individual,
Yeah.
if I want something and I put my mind on it and I believe that I can get it,
Yeah.
pop, I'll get it. That's how I
good.
operate. I believe in manifestation, in going for things. So I feel like if I went back to 18 years old self, Michelle at 18 years old,
Mm.
I will tell myself, you know what? All these goals, they're not impossible. Just believe in yourself more.
Mm.
And maybe some things I would have achieved more than I have right now. But I'm always grateful, forever grateful. I don't regret anything. But yeah, that's something I think I
Yeah.
will tell
You know,
myself.
when I was 18,
Yeah,
I've always had this mindset to
yeah.
start a business.
To start a business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my mom owned a shop. She's a businesswoman. So we always like going to the shop to assist her and all of that.
Yeah.
So I think I took that part of her, myself and my elder sister. I think the both of us are the business minded person in that house.
Mm.
So I've always wanted to start a business, and I tried during those times to also start a business, but it wasn't going well for me. And I'm happy now that I even if it's just one, at least I succeeded in
Yeah, you're
starting
having a
one.
business.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're in Finland, if you're in Vasa, if you're in Turku, yes, I need to say this right here, right now.
Yeah.
If you're craving for oven and chip bread, there is a lot of flavors. Check her on Instagram, on TikTok. Are you on Facebook?
No.
No, we're just doing Instagram and TikTok for now. Oven and treats, order yourself a mini, a maxi, just buy
Am
something.
I supposed to pay for this advert?
No, 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 because I'm the ambassador. I keep on saying I'm the ambassador. No, you're not paying for it. Not
Okay.
yet,
Okay.
because you'll start paying for us. PR. I should be eating while telling them.
Yeah.
So that's your way of
Okay.
paying. But
Mm.
guys, yeah, she's actually a very good CEO at her business. She doesn't
Mm.
even give me extra, or I'm the best friend. I should get, but
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
So order.
So I would have told my 18-year-old self, see, you can do it. It's just going to take time, but you can achieve whatever you set your mind on.
Mm. So
So
just hang in there.
just hang in there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's an interesting one.
Mm.
Maybe we can talk also about some things you regret, something you regret that you wish you should have maybe done.
At 18,
Yeah,
I would say I don't know because at 18 years, I think I was just done with school, secondary school then.
yeah.
And okay, I think what I regret was not saving. I didn't
Not
have,
saving
yeah,
the money aspect.
yeah, I didn't have money, and I was getting my salary. I'm like, let me spend this money and buy whatever I want for myself. After all,
You said you didn't have money, so you had money, but you used it in the wrong things.
yeah,
Okay.
I had the money. They're paying
Mm,
me. I
yeah.
didn't have like a responsibility for me to like spend my money on
Yeah.
and all of that. I live with my parents. So
Exactly.
I don't think I have any responsibility.
Yeah.
So whatever money I get, I'm just like spending it on useless things that I was supposed to save.
Mm,
You know, it would have gone a long way for me if I had saved, and it would have helped me like develop my saving skills
culture.
more. So what I regret most was not saving when I had the chance to save. It's not like I don't have the chance to save now, but now we have a lot of responsibility
Yeah.
than when we were 18 years.
Mm,
So even if you are going to save, it's just going to be little to nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think that's my regret.
That's a good one.
Mm.
Now you can ask
I
me.
can ask you, yeah, what would you say you regret not doing when you are 18?
I had to make you ask me because I realized I was asking and asking anyway. For me,
Yeah.
I'll go to the dating aspect.
Mm.
I regret. I know they say some people are meant to be a part of your life so that you can get to other places, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like I entirely regret giving some people my time, my energy, my senses because when I'm talking about relationships
Mm.
to be specific, I shouldn't have allowed some people into my life and given them my space, my time, my senses because I would say that when I'm in love or when I'm in a relationship, I go all in.
Mm.
Like I go crazy. I'm crazy in love. So it took a lot of my time to realize that I don't need a male figure in my life to have the sense of existence, the sense of I can do it, the sense of I used to depend on that a lot. So one thing I regret if I took myself to 18 years old, when I was 18 years old, I would have just told myself, Michelle, first understand who you are,
Mm.
create a self-existence pattern,
Mm.
not relying on other people for you to be whole, for you to be happy, for you to be contented. So yeah, that's something I regret because it has taken me time to understand that I am okay being alone and I love myself and it's a journey, but I wish I did it earlier. Yeah.
It's so funny that at 18 years, I wasn't in a
When you were
relationship.
18,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Because
started dating quite early.
because when I was 18,
Yeah,
not that I didn't have the opportunity to date,
yeah,
but coming from my background or my family, we can't. I don't know. We don't have that. Um, how will I put it? I can't tell my mom that I'm dating someone. Like, not that it's a bad thing. Like they are instilling fears in us,
yeah,
but the fear I'm talking about is fear of respect.
yeah.
Like I respect my parents so much. I respect the fact that they have they are very they are like an important figure in the society. My dad is a pastor, my mom is a pastor, and they have their names to protect. Yeah. So I'm like, right now I don't think I can be in a relationship that is not going to affect my family or that
Okay.
kind of mentality. Like I need to stay focused. I am working, I need to work for my money, I need to go to school and all of that was what was in my head. Relationship was
Okay,
that,
that's
and
different.
it's not like my sister don't come and meet me and say, oh, I'm in a relationship. But I know what relationship was about. My friends were in relationship
Yeah.
and all of that. But I can't say I was in a very like the way relationship is.
Solid relationship
Yeah.
that you can say,
I have crush, I have people that are asking me out, I have people that I like. But for us to be in that kind of relationship, nah. It's not like I don't want to be, but I just have this respect for my parents and I have this idea that if I'm in a relationship I might lose focus and spoil my family name and all of
okay.
that. So yeah.
It's different because I also feel like because I was the last child
Yeah.
and every other person was ahead of me and I used to see life on different perspective.
Mm,
My brothers were crazy, my sister.
mm,
So being in a relationship was not per se a big deal, but also I wouldn't sit down and tell my dad, hey dad, I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
or hey mom. I'll hide it. I'm
Yeah.
18 years old. I'm sneaking to go see this
Yeah.
boy. I'm coming back home. But you see, that time that I put also in seeing that boy took a lot from me, because I grew up knowing that this is what you deserve from a man, and that at that time I'm dealing with a boy. You see, I should have just grown on who is Michelle. Then later on, maybe I'll meet someone who I'll now see them from a perspective of who they are, not what I expect them to do or the expectation of a man in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like I was sitting in my family, we're having dinner, and I'll just be like, hey, dad, oh, hey, guys, I have something to tell
Yeah.
you. I'm dating. Hey, bro.
I remember when I tried dating in secondary school. I think I told you that story about my best friend and what happened.
Yeah.
That was my first, and I'm like, okay, no, I think relationship is not for me at that point. So I would say that was the first and the last time that I say, okay, I want to be in a relationship with someone, and it didn't
Okay.
even last up to a month or so that all of those stuff happened, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's not even for me in the first place.
So after the first failure, you
Yeah,
are like,
I'm
no,
like, nah.
this is
So
not the
I
place
waited until
you should see me with.
I waited until I think I was 19, 20 years. Then I got into another relation. But 18 years from that, from 16 years to 18 years, apart from that first one, no, I've never been in a relationship. So,
Hey, you're a good girl.
no, it's not about being a good girl. I just feel like, you know, now it's just now that we used to talk openly about all of this stuff in my family. Before
Okay.
we
Well,
don't.
how you've
So
been brought
yeah,
up.
so I don't know how to like call my sisters down and be like, oh, this is what is going on in my life. We are not open like that. Not until now that everybody is grown and we can openly discuss about things, and some things that I'll be like, can I even tell my sister? But I'll just find myself telling my sister and all of
Yeah.
that. But growing up, there was nothing like that. Everybody is always on their own, keeping to themselves. So I really did not know much about relationship at then. Although my immediate elder sister is always like, oh, I'm in a relationship, but I don't really know what to do in relationship, what not to do, what to say. I don't know. The only thing I know is she's in a relationship. She has a man. That's it.
You didn't used to watch a lot of movies where you see people dating. You're like, no. I think mine was also
I watch
curiosity, the
cartoon.
movies.
I watch cartoon.
Cartoon.
Yeah,
That's the
I love
difference. And now
cartoons.
I'm seeing it because my sister used to watch cartoons. I used to watch all these Prince, like
Mm,
all those
yeah.
things. But at 18 years old, I used to watch all these high school drama
Yeah,
movies
yeah,
where people were having all these scandals for
yeah.
dating. Yeah, I think mine was more of what I was seeing
Mm,
either on TV or even online or even your friends.
yeah.
I'll be with my friends and be like, oh, I'm going to meet with my boyfriend.
Mm,
So why should I not have a boyfriend? I
yeah.
also want to go and meet. And we used to go for this terrific Tuesday in Kenya. We have a Tuesday where you buy one pizza, you get one for free.
Mm,
So my friends and I, we used to meet and we are going to the mall. So our boyfriends were the ones
yeah.
taking us. So it was
Mm,
a thing. I think
yeah.
it was part of our stage
Yeah.
growing up. Yeah.
True. Uh, dating 18-year-old at 18-year-old. I wish I had that experience, you know.
You'll be tired by the time you're at this age. You'll be like,
But if I was dating at then, I would have told my 18-year-old that never lose yourself for a man. That would have been my advice to my 18-year. Because looking at my relationship this past years, it's it's more like you are trying to fit in, more like you're trying to change yourself for them, more like lose yourself in the process because you're dating.
but sadly, I think that we pass through that in relationships, right? But you think that, okay, I've learned, I'm going to the next one, it's going to be different. Some things are negative that I'm saying you should leave them in the other relationship.
Yeah,
But some things you don't have control of.
yeah,
You can't say you're losing yourself. You won't even know when you're losing yourself, because there's one thing, there's the emotions involved and
mm,
there's the reality of things. When
mm.
your heart wants what it always
What you
wants.
want? Yeah.
So even if you're done with this guy, you are on to the next guy, but your heart wants this guy, you really won't know when you're losing yourself. So I feel like even if I started dating quite early, where I am right now, I still give my all when it comes to relationship. I'm not saying that some things have not changed. Of course, the things that I feel like I've learned was
Yeah.
communicating. Now I know how to communicate in a relationship. I wouldn't just sit, a man will tell me everything and I'll do everything he says. Of course I listen, but also I have my judgment because I've grown and I've known that I can have my own say without feeling bad or feeling brought down. So I think that aspect of growing from relationships, I feel like different men are different. I can't train on how to be better to the other person. I'll rather say train to be a better version of yourself.
Yeah.
Because when the other person comes to your life and they're not supposed to be there at that better version of yourself, automatically you won't connect. You will have to leave.
True.
And then you grow again individually. So you'll be attracting people who are with you at that time. Because 18-year-old, the person I was dating, I wouldn't want to date them now.
No.
In fact, if I look at them, I'll be like, bro, who was that? Not in a bad way, because I see growth in myself
Yeah.
individually. So that's what I can say in the aspect of dating back then and now.
So 18 years ago, you will have plans like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to learn this. So what is one thing that you wish you learned when you were 18?
I wish I learned when I was 18. Maybe a skill, because at that time I had finished high school, so I was going to university, right? There was that gap year, 1 year where you have to figure out what do I want to do. And most of the people back at home, they go for driving, they go for computer classes. I didn't do either because I did computer back in high school. Driving, I knew I'm going to deal with it. I'm always seeing my dad car, but just take it
Yeah.
and drive it. I wasn't thinking of that. I joined campus later on, but I felt like maybe I would have done. I love fixing nails. I love seeing people do it for me.
Yeah.
So I think I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
And I used to do it also for myself when I was 18, actually. When I finished high school, at that time you want to slay, you don't have money to go to the spa and get your
Yeah.
nails done. I used to do my nails.
Yeah.
So I think a skill that I would have learned back then would have been taking that nail program kind of seriously. But also, I was afraid to tell my dad I want to go do nails. It would be like, I'm thinking of you to go and do human resource or you become a doctor, you're telling me nails. So I didn't have that. But if I thought of it at that time
Yeah.
and see it as a skill, not a career, a skill,
Yeah.
then I wish I knew I would have done it at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how about you?
First, I'll say driving. I wish I learned how to
My
drive.
sister.
Yeah.
Princess, passenger princess.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I wish I learned how to drive.
Yeah.
And also, I would say um, I wish, uh, honestly, I start learning my skills like around that time, how to make hair, how to make dresses and all. Even though I wasn't serious with it, but at least I have an idea of how it should be and how to do it or go about it.
Yeah.
But one thing I would say is I wish I took my social media content creating. I wish I took it,
More seriously.
yeah, more seriously. I think by now I would have become a celebrity.
Or we would have just met, but maybe
Yeah,
I don't know, but
because I love fashion,
true.
so I should have, if I knew this is how social media was going to like be in next 10 years or something.
Yeah.
I should have taken my content creation like
Seriously.
seriously. But then I was not like a social media person. I just take picture and post on Facebook. That's it. I don't have Instagram.
Facebook.
Yeah, I don't have Instagram. I don't think there was TikTok then, but
Nah, TikTok
there was
came during
Facebook.
COVID time,
Yeah,
I think.
but there was Facebook, there was Twitter, there was
Instagram was there, way since,
Instagram.
yeah.
Exactly.
But now Instagram was like for the rich ones.
Yeah,
I used to feel like that.
exactly.
Facebook used to be for
Yeah,
everyone, village,
yeah.
town.
So I really wish I started it like quite early.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly content creation. I wish I started it early, like earlier around that time. I would have, I know I would have become, if not a big celebrity, but at least maybe I would have been into modeling now. Who knows?
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
you're actually tall.
Yeah,
You
who knows?
know.
Well, yeah, it happens, it happens. It's so interesting because now growing up now, you're seeing people making money from this content
Yeah.
stuff and all of that. And also now I have to start thinking of how to learn how to drive and all of that. So
Now everything is in
everything,
one pot at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah. So it's kind of stressful, but no, I just wish. And then I don't think I had a phone then. I started
Your
using
mother's phone or your
I
sister's phone.
nah. I started using phone when I was done with school. In fact, on I started using phone when I started writing my WAEC.
And that's how, like, how old were you? Because I can't
I was
estimate.
17, 18 years.
Ah, okay. It's kind of different
Yeah,
because I told you I'm the last born.
yeah,
So, I mean, from one, I mean, let's say I'm 14 years old. My firstborn brother is 19.
yeah,
He's already getting his first phone.
yeah,
I'm 14. By the time I'm getting to high school, my two brothers already have a phone.
yeah,
My sister was taking my mom's phone.
yeah.
We are both in high school, but then I didn't feel like phone was something I didn't get access to.
Mm,
And especially I was brought up in the town. So
yeah.
we had our phone during holidays. So when I
Mm,
was in high school, I still had a phone. Yeah, I don't think for me I looked at the content part in that context.
mm,
I was just okay. In fact, I didn't like to take pictures and post. My sister was the one who was so into dancing, modeling, TikToks, whatever, name them.
yeah,
But yeah, interesting.
yeah. So phone was not. Nah, I started using phone like so. Being on social media is not something I've even started when I was 18 because I didn't have access to phone then. You can only use your mom's phone or your dad's phone or something, something, something.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I was 18, I would say something that I would have stopped doing when I
Mm.
was 18 would be, um, like I said, comparing myself to my friends.
Okay, comparison.
Yeah, and all of those stuff. I would have stopped that
Yeah.
when I was 18 if I had known like better. But yeah, if you were the one, what do you think you would have stopped your 18-year-old from doing?
Depending too much on people.
Mm,
Yeah, I think that had a lot of influence on the the place I was in my family. I was the last child, right? As I have been telling you guys.
mm,
So I was really depending on a lot. And if things didn't work out, I used to cry. I used to cry a lot. I'm going to my mom crying. I'm saying this and this happened. Or if someone told me we can't be friends, I'll be so mad and I'll
mm,
cry. So I'm depending a lot on people's validation. That's
mm,
it. I was worried on, will they say I'm pretty? Will they say I look nice? Will they say so? People's validation, not only when I was 18, when I was now realizing who is Michelle.
mm.
So that's 18 to, let's say,
No,
24, 25. Like when I've been growing up,
yeah,
that's one thing that I feel like I should have stopped
stop.
doing ever
Mm.
since. Yeah, I cannot satisfy everyone.
Of course,
I can never, I
you
can be on
can.
my best self, and the other person will still see that I'm not enough.
Yeah,
But the reality is, if you know who I am, like if I know myself internally, then
mm,
that's enough.
yeah,
That's something I wish I would have known and stopped. Because also it would have helped me a lot in the people I attracted.
mm,
So I wouldn't attract just people for what they told me. I
mm,
would have attracted people for the reality
mm.
because I know I am enough, if I'm making
You
sense.
are.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I
Oh
felt
my God.
I felt so overwhelmed saying that because I feel like that's one thing I've been fighting with a lot, and
Yeah, yeah.
validation. I'm so petty on that. If someone tells me this, I feel so bad.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah. I'll ask you something. Let's
Mm. Yeah,
skip
yeah,
from that. Let's feel nice at least about this topic for
yeah.
a minute.
Because we've been talking about things we wish we
We,
did.
we knew we
Yeah,
didn't, we did.
yeah,
I
it's so
mean, it's
sad.
okay.
Yeah,
18-year-old, chill.
yeah,
I was there, now I'm here, but still, wait.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
have one interesting question.
yeah.
What do you feel like you dreamt about while you were 18-year-old, when you're while you were 18 years old that you feel like I have achieved that dream, or I'm on the process of still achieving it, but you feel like it's something that you wanted so bad and you are here now. What do you feel like your 18-year-old self dreamt and has achieved?
My 18-year-old self
Yeah.
dreamt to become an accountant.
Accountant.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing you actually.
Yeah, to work in the bank. I haven't achieved that yet because and also I had a lot of dreams when I was 18. First was to become an accountant, a chartered accountant. The second dream was to own a business. In fact, not one, not two businesses. The third one was to like travel out of Nigeria. In our last episode, I don't know if it was the last episode or two episodes before now, I said something that I wanted to travel abroad. I don't care whether it's
Ghana.
Ghana.
She also
Yeah.
wanted to go to Ghana. I think it was
Yeah,
our
so
second episode.
yeah, so my dream was to leave Nigeria, like
Yeah.
to study outside Nigeria.
Yeah.
Will I say all the dreams like came to reality? Yes, not all, but at least now I have a business and I also have another business plan that I'm thinking to like start
Okay.
probably before the end of this year.
Yeah.
And I travel out of Nigeria.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, so that's yeah, at least I've achieved that one. The only one I know I haven't achieved yet is to become an accountant. Well, I don't
Are
know.
you still feeling like you're on the road to becoming one, or your
No,
dream stopped for a minute?
no, I don't think I want to become an accountant anymore.
Okay.
Not in a bad way, because I realize that there are some things that I've really loved, I've really like taken passion for, which is going more into this digital skills.
World.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I realize I am always happy whenever I'm editing. I'm always happy whenever I'm creating content and all of that. So I feel like that's my passion. And I also dream to become like the world best dancer because I love to dance.
She danced. We
Yeah.
can go to the club. We were literally
Yeah.
in the club, and she danced ever since we got there until we were going home.
Yeah, I love to dance. I really, really love to dance. I even started like a dancing when I was in school. We had a dancing group. My brother and I
So you
also
start here.
created. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a challenge. You know, some people might want to know how to dance and they don't actually become a choreographer, a dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to join. I'm always supporting you. We'll eat your breads and we will dance.
Yeah, so
But yeah,
I was thinking, or I wished not even if I was not like the world best dancer, I had like a dream to dance for this artist that sings and all of that. But my dad was like, nah, dancing is not something I can support. So I had to like, okay, stop dancing. My brother still danced though, but I stopped dancing because then in Nigeria people see dancers as prostitutes. Like they sell their body to dance. That's how people see dancers in Nigeria. Yeah. So my dad was like, no, no daughter of mine is going to go on the stage dressing half naked to dance. So that's how that dream, like, I still love to dance regardless, but it's not something that I want to pursue like full
yeah.
time.
Back at home, they might think that it's ungodly or something. It's
Exactly.
not. Yeah, I understand you.
You know, when you're seeing your pastor's child on TV dressing half naked to dance.
Grace, what have we done to you?
Yeah.
I can imagine your mom. What is kiloshe?
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Kiloshe.
Did we not train you enough?
God, oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I don't think I want to. It's an hobby. I've taken it as an hobby now to dance, but not something I want to pursue full time. But I want to really go into the digital world, creating content, editing, and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's my new dream that I replace the accounting with.
No,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
So let me highlight on something that
Yeah.
I've heard you speak on.
yeah,
Number one, if you're there, you're 18 year old, you're 18 years old,
Yeah.
yes, and you have a passion. understand that if it doesn't go in line, something else will come.
Exactly.
I've seen her say the way she had a passion, but becoming an accountant, and now she's not seeing herself there,
Mm.
but she had that dream.
Mm.
But it doesn't mean that you've not made it to who you are
Exactly.
to who you are today.
Yeah.
So whatever you had envisioned back then
Yeah.
might be something, of course, nice that will lead you there,
Yeah.
but also might not be the thing for you.
Yeah.
Everything aligns. So
Yeah.
I love that for you. And I love that one of your dreams also made it through,
Mm.
which is why we are here and why I met
Exactly.
you, coming here
Yeah.
to Finland.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. That's nice.
Yeah, that's about me. What about you?
Oh, I was trying to
No.
escape that
No,
part.
no, you can't. You have to tell
Okay.
me. Yeah.
So me, I'll basically say this about myself.
Yeah.
If you know me, I'm someone who dares to dream. I
Mm.
dream.
Mm.
I dream big with vision boards, not physically, but writing down. So I think at 18 years old, what I really dreamt of,
Yeah.
I'm laughing because it's funny. I was dreaming of seeing myself as an established lady,
Mm.
a wife,
Yeah.
with 2 kids, let's say by now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to feel like I have a husband and kids. And
Okay.
why are you laughing? And I'm established.
You started it.
Yeah, I know because it's crazy because
Yeah.
me, I had a timeline.
Yeah.
In fact, I was in 2026.
Oh, she has a time.
September
Oh.
26, 2026, I'm
Yeah.
getting married.
Yeah.
I even used to say, even this year, we closed the year together. Now,
Yeah.
Happy New Year, this is the year.
Yeah.
And then I said, hey, Grace, there's no sign. So it showed me when I was 18.
Yeah.
Of course, I had finished high school. I
Mm.
was young, but I had names for my children.
Mm.
I think I used to try and become too perfect on things
Mm.
that, But also another thing, a good thing, a dream that I had was to leave Kenya.
Mm.
Me, that dream I had ever since I was young. I
Mm.
used to say I'll go abroad. I didn't know where I'll go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came to Finland.
Mm.
Another goal I wanted, if you know me, and this is emotional, if you know me a little bit, when I was in high school, when I was 16, 15, 16, 17, no, 16, 17, 18,
Yeah.
I faced a lot of challenges
Mm.
mentally. I had depression.
Mm.
I had suicidal thoughts.
Mm.
In fact, if you go back to my high school and just say, who is Michelle?
Michelle.
They'll tell you that girl was someone who wanted to kill herself
Mm.
every day
Mm.
and every time.
Mm.
So at that time, I used to go for counseling. I'm being vulnerable with you guys because I know some people are facing it. And also because I know I'm not there anymore. I'm growing. I've grown as a person, yeah? And if you're listening to this, you can grow as a person as well. So I used to be someone who used to go to I can count the number of psychiatrist
Yeah.
offices I've visited, doctors, counseling, I've been given antidepressants. And if they asked me what was really the problem, guys, I didn't know. I knew there was something, and there was a lot I used to. So I think one of the biggest dream I had was to identify what was actually making me feel depressed or diagnosed with depression
Okay.
because it's a diagnosis. You can't just wake up and say I'm depressed.
Yeah.
You can be sad, but depression is you need to be diagnosed, right? So I felt like I really needed to understand, and it helped going to those facilities and everything. Later on is when I was finishing high school at 18, is when I said, you know what, me, I'll never die. I'll
Mm.
never kill myself. Premature death is not mine.
Mm.
The death that God has planned for me, because we will all die, right?
Yeah.
The death that God has planned for me is what I will long for. And I started now living life without having to feel like I'm not enough, because that was also a major reason. I came from a family where I felt like they were trying not to see what I was doing. They were comparing me with my siblings, my family. But then when I spoke up to them, they were like, no, we were trying to see your potential. We were trying to bring your potential. And then I was like, okay, that you cannot bring someone down and try to make them see where they need to be up. No. So with time I learned that. And now where I am right now, of course at times I'll be sad.
Mm.
At times I'll feel like I wanna give up.
Mm.
But one thing for sure, I never did. I'm here now.
Yeah.
I'm here, and Nowadays, I talk openly about my feelings. If I'm sad, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Nothing in between. If I want to cry, I cry. So that's one of the major goal or something I dreamt of, working walking out of my depression.
Mm.
I prayed on it. It
Mm.
can be also a spirit. I prayed on it. I walked. I'm not yet there fully, but I can say I'm not the same person who
Yeah.
used to
But
sit down and say,
you're
me,
better
I
than
want to die.
before.
In fact, I will even walk to a bridge and calculate how I'm going to jump. That's how bad it can get.
Mm.
So I think that's for me. I feel like that's one of the most important thing that I dreamt of, and um to a point that my mom doesn't have to think about me.
You
My
cannot
mom
stop.
couldn't sit far away from me. She used to think, what is Michelle doing? I used to do self mutilation. I used to cut myself. I'm like, I'm so sad. I just want to see, all those things. My mom used to ask me, what is the problem? And don't you know, you're the one reacting on all this, but the people around you are also going to have an impact. My mom would have felt so bad if they lost me, my siblings. At that time you never know, but in real sense, because at that time you can't tell someone at people are facing more than you. You can't when someone is in a dark place, you can't try and remove them there by comparing them to other people's challenges. So that's also one thing. I yeah, it's a journey,
Mm.
and I'm here. I'm not 18. I'm not young. I'm not depressed. I'm okay. I can pay my bills. I can say, bestie, this man is fucking me up. Let's go beat him. Okay, we've not beaten them. We'll start very soon, right? But yeah, that's the thing. I've
Yeah.
grown.
Yeah.
I've
It's
grown.
it's so
Haven't you?
good. It's so good to see that you've grown, and I'm so happy to have witnessed this your growth also.
Right?
Yeah.
You've witnessed
Yeah.
it.
It's I can say I'm proud of who you've become now.
Oh.
If I not even 18 years, if I compare you now to the Michelle I knew when you just came, I can see a lot has changed, and you've really grown. Like you've grown a lot, and I'm so emotionally, physically, mentally, relationship wise, like yeah, a lot has changed, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I'm part of it. To have even
You
witnessed it.
are. You
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah. So before we finish this episode,
Yeah.
you know, like we used to say, there is no good without bad. There is no bad without good.
Yeah.
So if we want to thank our 18-year-old, what do you want to like say? Like, what are you grateful for when you were 18 years? What would you say you're grateful for?
I think the aspect of never lacking. Me, I never lacked, I think.
Hmm.
Because I've had stories. People have lacked, even homes, food. Being grateful. I think I am grateful for everything that I had.
Hmm.
The concept of having food, having a home to lie on, having siblings,
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah. I'm really grateful for that because that's life.
Hmm.
Life entails all those things that yeah. I think for me, I'm grateful for being able to have. Some
Yeah.
people have never had.
Yeah. It's something to be
Yeah.
grateful for. It's something to be
How
grateful
about you?
for.
What are you grateful for?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Okay.
I would say, excuse me, I would say I'm grateful for my mistakes.
Nice.
I'm grateful for the growth. I'm grateful for, going through some things that I went through when I was 18 that has made me become the strong woman that I am now.
Mhm.
I would say I'm grateful for my dad telling me to stop dancing because who knows, I might not be here. I might, maybe dancing is not even what God has in stock for me.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'm stubborn. I want to go into dancing, and I went into dancing. I might not be here. We might not even know each other. I might be regretting my decision now.
Mm. Mm.
So I would say I'm grateful for my dad for telling me to stop dancing, for not supporting me. I would say I'm grateful for my dreams that I had when I was 18 that I was able to like achieve now. So a lot to be grateful for. I'm grateful that I am still alive to even talk about my 18-year-old self.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for my siblings also. I'm grateful to I'm grateful for our subscribers and our viewers. Yeah, generally, I'm grateful. I didn't know we are going to start podcast 18 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
but
no, not 18 years ago.
yeah.
While we were 18 years old. When you say 18 years
Oh, sorry.
ago, yeah,
Sorry,
while we were
while we were 18,
yeah,
while we were 18,
yeah.
I
I'm
didn't.
also grateful for
Yeah,
another thing. I'm grateful for never giving up.
exactly.
Yo,
Because
guys,
remember, coming to Finland was not something easy for me because the first time I applied I couldn't come. So we had to like reapply the
reapply.
second time, I think
Oh,
after 2 years or so. So if I had given up then, because I told my sister, it's fine, maybe God doesn't want me to travel out. Just work my visa, let me go to Ghana.
we are always putting our thoughts on God. Maybe
Yeah.
God does not.
I
Maybe
I
God
say
does not.
just just work, let me go to Ghana.
You're
Maybe
sure you didn't have a boyfriend in Ghana?
I don't
This Ghana
I
thing.
honestly don't.
Ghanaians, come take your girl. I give you for free. No, not for
So
free.
I'm like, just if I had given up then, I wouldn't be in Finland.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
true.
have met you, wouldn't have started this.
Maybe I would have
But
gone to Ghana.
no, I don't think so.
I believe me and you were just supposed to meet somewhere. Somewhere.
So yeah, I'm just grateful for, like you said, for not giving up on
Yeah.
our dreams. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Hmm.
There is no up without down. There is no good without bad. No, everything works together for the good and for the good of us and good of everyone around us. And this is for the viewers.
Viewers.
We have something for you, and we
Yes.
will love you to like what's that word? We love you to interact with us in the
Engage with us,
yeah, in the comment section. And I just want you to ask yourself, what is that one thing I would have sit down to tell my 18-year-old if I was looking at my 18-year-old now? What is that thing that I want to say to my 18-year-old self?
And guys, wait. Me, I'm taking this thing personal with you. Everyone there. Me, I have emotions. See, last episode we told you tell us something on the comment. Now we are telling you again. Tell us. I know we were all 18 once,
Yeah.
or if we are not yet there, it's okay. Tell us just something that you've learned in your life.
Mm,
If you can relate with this episode, please engage with us, please, because that's how we grow.
yeah.
We need your support.
Yeah.
We are doing this for us, for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just tell us what you want to say or what you would have said to your 18-year-old if you are sitting like face to face with your 18-year-old, and also what you are grateful for and how far you've come. I think that's what I just want you guys to like talk about in the comment section. You know, we are so happy. I'll keep saying it. We are very happy to have you with us. Like your likes is going a long way. Your comments, your views, they are going a long way for us. We are so excited to have you on board. And please keep on sharing to your friends, to your family, to your neighbors, to your enemies. Even if you're fighting with someone, just let the person. I'm still not talking to you, but I just want to share this podcast with you. Yeah, I will leave you to that. And you stop talking to the person. It's okay. To your enemies, to your friends, to your work colleague, to your sisters, your siblings, your boyfriend, your husband. Please share, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. And also, when you subscribe, remember to turn on your notification button so that you can always get notified whenever we drop um every episode. We are here for you. I know you guys are here for us, which is why we are growing. You know, so we've come to the end of this episode. It's so Yeah, she's going to make me to think a lot this evening because of this topic.
Really? We
Yeah,
are unfiltered. Me, I
yeah,
can't lie to you guys.
yeah,
I won't be real with you.
yeah. So I'm going to have a very deep conversation with myself tonight,
Yeah.
because of this topic. It's so good to always think back, reflect back.
Yeah.
It's also going to make you, put you back right on track where you're supposed to be. Yeah. So we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you for staying with us
Yes.
till now. We really appreciate it.
Mm.
And We are going to see you in our next episode. But for now, bye.
Bye.